like any like shooter stuff without 2 joysticks, if those controls, it's just like real hard. But yeah, so got some things. She's playing Final Fantasy 12 now, because they have like a big re-release of that added like a ton of new content that came out for Switch and PS4. Yeah. Not, but it was exclusively on Nintendo in the 8-bit and 16-bit eras. And then that was actually, yeah, with the fact that they went with PlayStation instead of Nintendo was really huge because, and part of the thing was they wanted to include all these full motion video things. This is, like, Square has sometimes, like, gotten it in its head that it's like their games have become like more and more cinematic over time. Even though I think like especially with some series, like their stories are like so convoluted and like inaccessible to me. Where the fact that they think of themselves as like on par with like companies like Disney in terms of like having extremely strong characters, I'm like, okay, that's interesting, considering your collaboration with Disney is like the most incomprehensible timeline I've ever heard of. Oh. Yeah. Oh, yeah, no. Yeah, fucking, like, Emily was all about... Oh yeah, like the fucking like these like prequel games or like these loads of like games they release that where it's like, oh, the timeline is like concurrent with this part, but then it jumps ahead, and it's like, and then the title's like, oh, here's Kingdom Hearts 2.4 Birth by Sleep Dream. Like, what the fuck is that? Yeah. It is called Birth by Sleep. Like that is one of the real. Yeah. And honestly, for the for Final Fantasy, I'm sure for like some American audiences, it's confusing that each one is its own story. And then they've made, like, direct sequels to that. So, like, there's a PSP game that's, like, called Final Fantasy VII, something after that. Or, like, when they did the Final Fantasy VII movie, and it was called, like, Final Fantasy VII Advent Children. Like, I'm sure to an American audience, like, wait, were there 7 other movies that I missed? But yeah. So that's what's going on. What's going on with you guys? How was Thanksgiving? Whatever it was. Oh God, nothing. Yeah, like I mean, silver lining of this is I don't like turkey. I think it's very unfortunate we have like 2 holidays that are so heavily based around like turkey meals. Oh, yeah. It is. It's like, you gotta, like, spice the hell out of it. It gets cold so easily, and it takes fucking forever to cook. Like, just so, yeah, I mean... Yeah, first in a long line of mistakes we've made. So yeah. 1, 2. Yep. So Emily and I just like totally stayed home. We made baked ziti, although we now use rigatoni instead of ziti. It just like it like because it like the noodles just kind of like hold up the sauce and better. Like it just it's just a like it, yeah. Then yeah. 1, 2. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, we make baked ziti like a few times a month, so we've got the recipe nailed down. Yeah. We just use ground beef. But like she spices it up. But no, not sausage. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not. But yeah, that's all we did. Like had it. What's pecorino? Oh yeah, yeah. 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 Yeah, so that's all we did. Had a Zoom call with the family and everything. My dad and my stepmom got together with my stepmom's mom. Well, she's because I don't call her like I've never called her grandma because I like met her when I was like 13. But she is the grandparent I have left, and she's 93. So they got together with her, but like they've been isolating and everything, so that's perfectly fine. But everyone else it's like, no, that's not even a try. And I'm really doubting Christmas would even be possible with as many people as we have, which is really unfortunate. But I don't see any alternative. We were all telling my sister, the nurse, like, so when can you sneak us those vaccines? Just like you can change all the RNA in my body. Just like I don't need to like tell like. Just, I will take all the Bill Gates microchips you can fit in a vaccine. I'm totally fine with it. So, what did you guys do? The traditional. Okay. That's good. Yeah, everyone staying safe. Like my sister, being a nurse, she was like, "Thank you guys all for like not trying to get together because like it's bad. She's like it's real bad in the hospital, and it's like." I know everyone's sick of it, but it's just like we gotta keep holding out. Yeah. Right. Right. Yeah.